I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Today, we will immerse ourselves in the world of the incredible talent and power of Mike Tyson, one of the greatest boxers of all time.
I was confident. I came out. I knew the fight. I felt it deep in my heart. I was going to stop him in the first round.
He achieved countless victories and mesmerized the world with his unique style and exceptionally powerful punches. In this video, we will show you some fights where Mike takes on the big guys and destroys them. In February 1986, Mike Tyson stepped into the ring against Jesse Ferguson. While the first 4 rounds were evenly contested, by the end of the 5th round, Jesse Ferguson found himself cornered. Ferguson fought desperately and even managed to block a powerful left hook to the liver. But he couldn't avoid a strong uppercut to the jaw and was knocked down. However, when the referee counted to 8, Ferguson got up and continued the fight. For the remaining 30 seconds of the round, Ferguson withstood Tyson's furious attacks until the bell saved him. Throughout the 6th round, Ferguson desperately clinched, and midway through the round, he grabbed Tyson's arm and refused to let go, despite the referee's warnings. The fight was stopped, and Ferguson was disqualified.
The only thing, I can't change any opinion. I just have to continue fighting and have to change the opinions on themselves. After seeing this performance, perhaps they still have doubts. But eventually, as I go successfully, defeating all the contenders and perhaps the champion in the nearby future, then I will have to quiet all doubt. But then still we have a little doubt is then.
May 1986, Mike Tyson stepped into the ring against James Tillis. Despite losing his previous 3 fights by decision, Tillis was still considered a very difficult opponent, who was not easy to defeat. However, all the experts predicted a victory for Tyson, claiming he would knock Tillis out.
2 solid left hands in the Olympic trial.
But he will wear it down and bring his hands down.
Around the face. And there's a right hand as Tyson continues to land.
In the first 2 rounds, Tyson landed a couple of powerful punches, but James Tillis held on stoically until the end of the fight. Notably, Tillis had been dealing with severe allergies for most of his previous fights, which caused him to become very fatigued by the middle of each match. However, for the fight against Mike Tyson, Tillis had fully recovered and was in the best shape of his career. In the 5th round, Tillis took an incredibly powerful body shot and fell to the canvas, but found the strength to continue the fight.
Causing that knockdown.
He might have learned not to lunge so badly with the left hand.
Indicates that Quick Tillis was hurt by those 2 body punches. He's doing. One way is to say that he's pacing himself. He's waiting for the opening.
Very few times, perhaps the only time in the bout we've seen it. But again, he comes comes on at the end of the round. Los Angeles, where they called him Dark Angel. Tillis grabs him behind the head. Tillis landed a left. Didn't seem to be every day. When are you going to fight?
A knockout, Jim. I mean, he certainly is.
Thing to see a knockout. Tyson tries.
For the remainder of the bout, James Tillis threw many straight punches and jabs, but they all landed on Tyson's defense. This fight marked the first time in Tyson's professional career that he went the distance without knocking out his opponent. The judge's decision was unanimous. Mike Tyson won. 17 days after his victory over James Tillis, Mike Tyson stepped into the ring against Mitch Green at Madison Square Garden in New York. The referee was Luis Rivera.
Always aggressive, right in front of his man. Now he's in the head movement, and that's when he throws his punches.
Before the fight with Tyson, Green had only managed to win one match, yet some still predicted he might win. Adding to the tension was the fact that Tyson and Green grew up in the same neighborhood, Brownsville, and had a childhood rivalry. Many boxing experts later noted that Green spent the whole fight trying to avoid Tyson's punches, unlike Tillis, who genuinely tried to win.
Tyson's talking punches. Hits. He learned in talking to some of the people he fought. Look here. Just laughing at him. He ready to be doing all the wrong things. He did pace himself, and what a right hand. Not concerned about going the distance. Throwing those shots, combination to the body. There, Mitch Green is throwing his punches, not doing any damage. Look at the uppercuts. Good uppercut there. Green just trying to tie Tyson up. Now, a couple of good shots by Mitch Green. His best rally of the fight right here.
Despite Green being in excellent shape, the entire match was dominated by Tyson, and the judges unanimously declared him the winner. After losing this bout, Mitch Green disappeared from the professional boxing ring for 7 years. In August 1986, Mike Tyson entered the ring against Jose Ribalta. Ribalta managed to put up a worthy fight against Iron Mike. Few Cuban boxers who fled the Island of Freedom achieved success in the professional ring, as the taste of freedom often destroyed the discipline necessary for fight preparation. Ribalta was no exception. However, he was undeniably a very tough boxer, dangerous for any opponent at the time. Although he had no real chance of winning against Tyson, it was a beautiful fight that lasted until the 10th round. Jose went down in the 2nd, 8th, and 10th rounds. After the 3rd knockdown, Mike delivered a spectacular barrage against his opponent on the ropes. The referee saved Rebalta from a brutal knockout. In March 1987, at the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas, Tyson was set to defend his WBC championship title for the first time, a title which he had won in November of 1986. The fight also featured the WBA title, defended by the renowned boxer James Smith.
With an uppercut.
Despite having the intimidating nickname Bone Crusher, Smith was a rather unremarkable boxer, known primarily for being the first heavyweight world champion with a college degree. Smith turned professional when he was nearly 30 and had fought only 24 bouts by the time he faced Tyson, winning 19 and losing 5. Defeating him proved quite a challenge for Mike. Smith continuously tied up Tyson's hands, preventing him from landing any clean punches throughout the fight. As Evander Holyfield recalled years later, he often watched this fight while preparing for his own match with Tyson, as it clearly highlighted many of Tyson's technical flaws, particularly his inefficiency in close-range combat.
Should be the target.
Near the end, Smith himself exploded with energy and nearly caused an upset by putting Tyson on the brink of a knockdown. Nonetheless, Tyson did win by unanimous decision and added a 2nd championship belt to his collection.
But you seem to lose your cool generally because of what seemed like frustration and not being able to do what Mike Tyson could do best.
Well, you know, this I thought was a good fight for me because most of these guys are going to fight me like this. You know, these are supposed to be the best heavyweights in my day. And, you know, they have no respect. They say I'm a young boy. I haven't fought anybody. Now, what can Bone Crusher say? Is he added to the list of the bums I fought? Then if I didn't knock him out, he fought like that, that makes him a bum too. Ask him if he a bum. He didn't want to fight. He didn't want to win.
August 1987. The Hilton Hotel in Vegas hosted a boxing match between WBC and WBA heavyweight champion Mike Tyson and IBF heavyweight champion Tony Tucker.
Another right hand.
In the first round, thanks to a powerful uppercut, Tucker nearly knocked Tyson down, grazing his chin. However, Tucker couldn't do much more, and for the remaining 11 rounds, he mainly ran from Tyson around the ring and clinched.
Well, Tony Tucker, I harken back to your fight with Marvin Hagler, where after the first round, there was no question. Tyson changed. Tyson's trying to slow Tucker down by telling him the jab to box. He's telling him the jab to frustrate Mike Tyson. There was a left hand right as a referee. No nonsense. Catching Tyson on the way in. He's finished with the left hook guard. His head. The uppercut has been doing a tremendous. That was a good left. You notice the uppercut. Again, we see kind of. And another one. What a good shot. Get him out of there. I think Tucker. That was a right hand by Tyson. And that was a big right hand. Tucker says, no, I'm not hurt. I've always found that to mean I'm hurt. That's right. And he took another right hand. I think he's watched my fight too. I think his timing is not as good as yours. Tyson's, or rather Tucker's right hand, that he had injured his right hand, and that's why he backed off training for the last few days. The worst of it, still mugging with Tyson, which brings the crowd alive. And the left hand, this intensity, this magnitude. When you're fighting, you really don't feel it because those drills. There was a big left works there. Sometimes work. Good left hook. So what with these so-called experts? I'm going to show you. And this is where he gets tonight. And he has. Even if he loses the fight, he's probably made more friends than he has.
This marked Tony Tucker's first professional loss and set an unfortunate record. He held the IBF heavyweight title for only 64 days. Mike Tyson became the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the youngest super champion in boxing history.
Mike, congratulations.
Thank you, Larry.
Undisputed champion, 21 years old. Do you feel now that you're the undisputed champion, that really is more meaningful than the other championships in terms of history?
I knew I was the youngest heavyweight champion when I beat Berger. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mike, thank you.
In October 1987, Mike Tyson stepped into the ring to defend his heavyweight titles. His challenger was Tyrell Biggs, the 1984 Olympic champion who had triumphed over boxing greats like Francesco Damiani and Lennox Lewis in Los Angeles. This was a bout between two great boxers, one the undisputed champion holding 3 heavyweight titles, and the other an Olympic champion. The fight against Tyrell Biggs had long been a dream of Mike Tyson's, because he felt that he too could have represented the USA in the Olympics. Thus, the fight was a form of revenge for Tyson against Biggs. Tyrell Biggs placed great hopes on his jab and lightning-fast movements, which were almost entirely blocked. The entire fight was dictated by Tyson, who simply toyed with Biggs. In the 7th round, Tyson delivered a stunning left hook that sent Biggs to the canvas. It was a knockout. Immediately after the fight, Tyson told journalists that he could have knocked out Biggs 4 rounds earlier, but he wanted Biggs to remember that punch for a long time.
Tell me, what did you think in that first round when he was moving, trying to do an Ali with his left?
I knew when I came to this fight, I was the best fighter in the world, and I'm a man alive that can beat me.
In February 1989, Mike Tyson fought British heavyweight Frank Bruno. Bruno was an exceptionally powerful boxer, standing 6 foot 3 inches tall with an 82-inch reach, looking like a bodybuilder with a strong knockout punch in both hands and extensive fight experience. This was Tyson's first fight after his bout against Michael Spinks. In the 8-month interval between the fights, Tyson experienced several significant events, including a scandalous divorce, a split with his trainer Kevin Rooney, and a pivotal moment in his life, signing a contract with Don King. The fight against Bruno followed a similar pattern, but experts were surprised by Tyson's straightforward approach. He now relied solely on his phenomenal power. His technique and strategic thinking were gradually diminishing. In 1989, only a few specialists dared to mention this, and they were quickly suspected of trying to gain fame by criticizing Tyson when everyone else admired him. But within a year, everyone would be talking about it. Despite sending Bruno to the canvas with a great punch in the first round, Bruno quickly recovered and continued to fight on equal terms. However, this lasted only until the 5th round. In the 5th round, Mike Tyson cornered Frank Bruno and turned him into a punching bag, unleashing a fury of blows that only the referee could stop, resulting in Tyson being declared the winner by technical knockout. In October 2000, Auburn Hills, Michigan, a fight took place between the 34-year-old Mike Tyson and 32-year-old Polish boxer Andrew Golota. Some boxing fans believed that having 2 such controversial figures in the ring was a bit excessive. But a much larger portion of the audience eagerly anticipated an intense and uncompromising bout.
Man to work with in front of him. He's throwing some big body shots. Golota not tapping a little bit. He's not really unloading with these big shots. left eye of Golota.
In the first round, Tyson delivered a powerful punch to Golota's jaw, sending him to the canvas. Despite Golota's attempt to persuade his trainer to stop the fight, his pleas were ignored.
Connecting with a devastating right. Tyson all over Golota. Tyson with huge rights to the head. There's another right hand. Golota's chin withstanding that, but how much more can he take? Tyson again jumping all over. A left hook.
To stop that big jab. A lot of slapping here. You can't hurt Mike. You fucking do that.
Oh, I don't think he wants it. He wants to quit. It's over. He's done it again.
During the break between the second and third rounds, Golota abruptly left the ring. Spectators hurled anything they could find at the fleeing boxer, including plastic cups and packets of ketchup. Following this fight, Andrew Golota was labeled a coward, which significantly affected his subsequent career. After the match, Tyson's post-fight drug test revealed that he had used marijuana, leading to the bout being declared a no contest.
What do you say to the people who are driving home now, the people who spent the $49.95 for the pay-per-view, the people who were rooting for you, your fans and boxing fans all over the world, at this great and grave disappointment to the sport?
Listen, boxing is a very, very difficult sport, you know, and I'm sorry for all my fans, you know, who count on me, you know. I just did not have my day today.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new episodes about the legends of the past.